Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all my students. Okay, we meet again in this topic right now. As you see in the screen here, we are now on lecture 2 out of 4. Okay, topics 2, equations, inequalities, and absolute values. So with the subtopic of 2.2, inequalities. So before I continue, I do hope that all of you can support me, with my videos and my channel by click to the, like, subscribe, and also the bell button. Okay, so without wasting so much time, okay, thanks for your support. If you click to the subscribe and like and the bell button, and now so please refer to your lecture notes. So these are all the things that we're gonna cover for this morning to relate the properties of inequalities. Okay, and find linear inequalities. Linear, so we are focusing on the function of y equal to mx plus c. Okay, and find the quadratic inequalities by algebraic or graphical approach. So algebraic approach and graphical approach. So these two things that we're gonna discuss at the end of the lesson for this morning. Properties of inequalities. Okay. So I'm not going to explain everything. I do hope that all of you understood where a less than b and c any numbers. So a plus c less than b plus c. So just example here, if a equal to 2, b equal to 3, where 2 is less than 3 and c equal to 4, for example. So then 2 plus 4 is less than 3 plus 4. As we know that 2 plus 4 equal to 6 and 3 plus 4 equal to 7. Yet 6 is less than 7. So proving that this is all correct. Okay, same to this one here where you can see the example on the right side. So you may test the properties by yourself. And also here a less than b and c greater than 0. Then a multiplied with c less than b multiplied with c. Okay. So you can see here now, negative 4 less than negative 3. 4 is greater than 3. Okay. 4 is greater than 3. So 3 and 4. Okay, of course 4 is greater than 3. But then negative 4 and negative 3, yes, less than. Since that, because this is negative 3 and this is negative 4. So negative 3 is greater than negative 4. Okay, so then, okay, this is a negative here, sorry. So I put it here now. So negative 4 times 5 is less than negative 3 times 5, and you go. Okay. Okay, so if a less than b, then 1 over a is greater than 1 over b. Let's say, okay, between 2 and 4, 2 is less than 4. But when it comes to reciprocal, 1 over, then 1 over 2 is greater than 1 over 4. So the sign of inequality, the sign of inequality must be changed when it's multiplied by a negative number. Okay. So the following inequality signs are used to form linear inequality symbols, and it's okay. Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay. X greater than, no, x greater than 3. So means that here the value of x is 3, nope, not 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So when x greater than or equal, meaning the value of x begin with 3, 4, 5, and so on. So x greater than 3, so means that greater than after 3, it begins with 4. But when x comes to x greater than or equal, means that the series of the numbers here begin with 3. Okay. we call same goes to these cases here for less than and less than or equal to. Definition of linear inequalities. Okay, so ax plus b greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, less than 0, or less than equal to 0, where a and b are real numbers and a cannot be equal to 0. 0 times x plus 2 greater than 0. So automatically everything 0 here, there will be no x left. When there's no x left, x to the power of 1, then only 2 left here. This is not linear inequalities anymore. Okay, linear y equal to mx plus c linear equation, it must have at least 1 with the power of 1. Okay, example. Find the values of x which satisfy the inequalities here. Okay, so then now 3x plus 12 greater than 0. 3x greater than positive 12, bring to the other side, become negative minus 12, and x, because we divide by 3 here, and divide by 3. Okay, so divide by 3, x greater than negative 4. So the second example here. Okay, 11 minus 2x less than or equal to 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 2 equal to 6. Okay, bring this 3 to the other side, join up the negative 2x here, and 11, bring up here positive. So when you change the position to from left to right, this then positive will turn into negative. So negative 2x minus 3x less than or equal to 6 minus 11. So negative 2x minus 3x, negative 5x less than or equal to 6 minus 11, negative 5. Now, we divide by negative 5 on left side and also negative 5 on the other side. So because we divide by negative numbers here, okay, sorry. There you go. The sign of inequality must be changed when you multiply by a negative number. Sorry. There you go. So we divide by negative numbers, the sign change from less than or equal to greater than or equal. So negative 5 divided by negative 5 to the x here, and negative 5 divided by negative 5 equal to 1. So x greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So this is another example of inequalities, because this is not the sign of equal. If this is sign of equal, then we call it equation. This is not a sign of equal, but inequalities. So we cannot simply we call the process that we did most of the time, what we call cross multiplication. Because the denominator is not always positive. But look at this one here right now. This is 4. Okay, so we can just simply multiply with 4 on left side, 4 on the other side, because 4 is always positive. It's a positive 4 here, it won't change to negative. Okay, so then 7 minus 3x greater than or equal to 10 minus 4 equal to 40. Negative 3x greater than or equal to 40 minus 7. 40 minus 7, 33. Divide by negative 3, negative numbers, negative value. The sign change. Okay, so divide by negative 3, left side, on right side here, x. Negative 33 divided by negative 3, negative 11. Okay, class. I think that I should explain to all of you the way we write this final solution for each of these examples here. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so for example A, we write down in what we call solution set. Okay, solution set with this curly bracket of x is element of real numbers, and x greater than -4. Okay, this is what we call write the solution or final answer in solution set or interval form. Interval form, okay, it is from -4 to +infinity. Okay, I'm sorry, it looked mess here. Okay, so this is solution set, and I write down the final answer in solution set x, where x greater than or equal to -4, or interval form for -4 open bracket to +infinity open bracket here. Okay, so for question B, write down the final answer in solution set x, okay, for x greater than or equal to 1, or in interval form, okay, interval form from 1, okay, equal, so it's a closed bracket here, to +infinity. So then for solution C, for question C, the right final answer in solution set x, okay, for x less than or equal to -11, or in interval form. Okay, from -infinity to -11. Okay, there you go. So the double inequalities in the form of A less than B less than C can be written as an A less than B and A less than B less than C. The solution of A less than B must be combined with the solution of B less than C by the intersection between the due to the n. Okay, intersection, we also call referring to the term of n, and with a symbol of intersection, which is n here. Okay. For example, when I have 2x less than x minus 1 less than 3 minus x. Okay, from this form, we can written as, we can separate into this form here, where 2x less than x minus 1 and x minus 1 less than 3 minus x. So we divide this into two parts or two cases. So we solve this first and we solve this part. Then the solution of these two we combine together to find out the final solution of the final answer. Intersection, because we have the term of n here. Okay. Okay, so this is the first one. What was the first question? Example 2. Okay. Example 2a, -10 less than or equal to 5 minus 3x, and then less than 2. Okay. It's not necessary that you must separate it into two parts. For some cases, for this one example, you may simply solve these two in one, solving these two without separate into two parts. Meaning we can just simply remain this form. Okay. For example, 5 minus 3x negative 10 and 2. Okay, 5 minus 5. Okay, so we add up with negative 5 here and negative 5. Why? We want to solve this part here first. 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, so negative 10 minus 15, negative 15. Then 5 minus 5, what's left here now? Negative 3. X less than 2 minus 5, negative 3. Okay, and we divide by negative 3. So let's remember, okay, please remember, if we divide by negative 3, okay, it will change every single sign that we have here. Okay, in this case, I'm not suggesting you to change this sign and remain in this form, because if you change this and this, we call the definition of meaning will not appropriate. Okay, so right now, which I think that I'm going to separate this one here now, negative 15 less than or equal to negative 3x n. So negative 3x less than negative 3. Okay, I'm supposed to make, separate in this form in the beginning, and you call in the first line or the first step here. But I think that I can just simply solve this in this form. But then because we divide by negative numbers, it will change the sign of these two. So I'm surrender. I'm now separate this into these two parts. And look at this one. We have the term of n. Okay. So divide by negative 3. Left, right, and left. So divide by negative 3. Negative 3x divided by negative 3x. So x, look at the sign here now. It's facing this open side, right? X is greater than. So when we divide by negative, it'll change to less than. Okay, all of you might have confused here right now. As we call follow this, we call this sign. Okay, divide by negative 3, so we have x. So the sign change from greater than or equal to 50, negative 15 to less than or equal to negative 15 divided by negative 3, 5. So the sign change, but we write down in the proper way. It is x less than or equal to 5. Okay, and this one here now, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, so the sign change, then come up with x greater than 1. Okay, so this is a solution for case number 1, and this is the solution for case number 2. Okay, case 1 and case 2. So with this term, okay, with this we call the term of n here, we are going to combine this solution and this solution on one number line here. So it is between 1 and 5. So x greater than 1, x greater than 1, and x less than or equal to negative 5. So class, for this case, we are going to imply the term of n to find the final answer or final solution on this number line. N means intersection. Intersection means that we call when two lines meet each other here. Okay, it's not here. Okay, sorry. Sorry, has something to do with this pen. Okay, the intersection between these two lines is not here. It's not here, but it's have what we call intersect here. Okay, so that the final answer is this is we call from 1 to 5. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the solution set in interval form, which is from 1 to 5. Okay, for B, so for example, question B number 2 here. Okay, so we got x minus 20, okay, less than or equal to 3x minus 8 and less than or equal to 4. Okay, so we take the first part here. When x minus 20 less than equal to 3x minus 8 and 3x minus 8 less than or equal to 4. So class, we just imagine that if we divide this into two parts, okay, so this is a case number 1 and this is a case number 2. Case number 1 and case number 2. So we divide the cases part by part. So we solve this question here, this part here now. 3x bring to the side become negative. So x minus 3x negative 2x. Okay. And then negative 20 bring to the side become positive. So negative 8 plus 20. Negative 8 plus 20 equal to 12. Negative 8 plus 20. 20 minus 8, 12, yes. We divide by negative 2, then everything change. We call the sign change here, direction here to the right. And 12 divided by negative 2 equal to negative 6. So this is a solution number 1. Okay, from negative 6 to positive infinity, or number line here negative 6. There you go. And this one here, 3x minus 8 less than or equal to 4. Then 3x greater than, nope, not greater than. 3x less than or equal to negative 8 to the side become positive, so 4 plus 8 equal to 12, then x less than or equal to 12 divided by 3 equal to 4. Okay, so 4 x less than or equal. Okay, this is a solution for case number 1, and this is a solution for case number 2. So we're going to combine these two cases in one number line. And we are referring to this sign or term of n. N means intersection. So we write down again the first number line here, the first solution we bring to this side here, negative 6 and 4 less than or equal. So class, intersection n means the intersect between these two lines. Where do they intersect each other? Here? No, there's only one line here. What about here? No, there's only one line here. And here? Yes, that's it. So the final answer in interval form here is negative 6 until 4. Okay. Okay, now solution B. C. Okay, for question C, take the first part here for x minus 4. Okay, if I write down here x minus 4 first, x minus 4, so look at the sign here, it is greater than 5, greater than 5. And this one, x minus 4, less than or equal negative 2x plus 5. Okay, so again, we solve to find the solution for we go on the left side here, or case number 1, then x greater than 5, and here negative 2x bring to the side become positive, so x plus 2x, 3x. Okay, and then less than or equal negative 4 bring to the side become positive, so 5 plus 4 equal to 9, then x less than or equal to 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. So the first solution here for x greater than 5 or 5 to positive infinity. And this one here now for 3 less than or equal. Okay. Or we write down in the interval form, which is negative infinity until 3. Okay. So now we bring these two solutions, half and half, into one number line here, and we are going to find the final solution. This is 5, okay, 5, and this is 3. Okay, so less than or equal to 3, greater than or equal to 5. Okay, my question to all of you, do you find any section where do these two lines intersect each other? No, right? Okay, so what is our conclusion then? Because we are depending on this. Since we depend on this term, and we have come up, when we look at this picture, then we found that there is no intersect between this line and this line. So then we come up with answer where there is no solution. Okay, there is no intersection, meaning there is no solution. Okay, so quadratic inequalities with A, B, and C are real numbers, and A cannot be equal to 0. Yes, of course. Oh, it's happened again. Okay, 0x squared plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. So 0 times x squared, automatically there is a 0, so there is no x squared left. And this is not quadratic, this is linear. So A cannot be equal to 0. Okay, quadratic inequalities can be solved using graphical method and algebraic method, a real number line, table of sign. Okay, find the set of the values that satisfy this. Okay, before that, this is linear. Okay, if I change this symbol for a while, x squared minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. And I trying to find the value of x, where I did mention to all of you in the previous videos, from quadratic we can find the value of x using factorization, completing the square, or using the formula, or of course calculator, the last one. Okay, so then x and x. 4. Combination of multiplication two numbers that equal to 4? It's 1 times 4. 1 times 4 equal to 4, or 2 times 2 equal to 4. Because this is product of sum or product of root. Okay. Multiplication, the product is 4, but then this referring to the difference. Okay. 2 plus 2 or 2 minus 2 or negative 2 minus 2, it won't give you 5, negative 5. So this is not it. So let's try with this one here now. 1 and 4. Minus 1 minus 4. X times x, x squared. X times negative 4, negative 4x. Negative 1 times x minus x. Negative 1 times negative 4, positive 4, equal to 0. Negative 4x minus x, negative 5x. There you go. Okay, so we are going to use these factors here. Okay, graphical method. So then x minus 1 and x minus 4 greater than 0. Okay, class. I think I make a recall small mistake then. I'm not referring to the method I mentioned here is graphical method. Graphical method means that we are going to refer to the graph. We are going to sketch on the line of x-axis and y-axis. Okay. So we are going to keep this for the next method. Okay. Keep this first. It's okay. Okay, so y and x. Okay, so the first before we sketch the graph, we need to find out a few things. First is this is y equal to fx equal to x squared minus 5x plus 4. We make it equal to 0, then we find that x equal to x squared minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. From here, we get x minus 1 and x minus 4. Then the value of x is 1 and x equal to 4. Okay. And then, to find the intersection at y-axis, x equal to 0. So when x equal to 0, 0 and 0, then f0 equal to 4. Okay, so now when y equal to 0, this is y equal to 0. Function of fx or y equal to 0. Okay, x equal to 1 and x equal to 4. 1, okay, 1 and 4. And when x equal to 0, 0 here and 0 here, then y equal to 4, somewhere around here. Okay, I sketch this with a free hand, so might be not really smooth. Sorry. Okay. There you go. It's okay. Okay. So let's refer to this inequalities then. X squared minus 4x minus 5x plus 4 greater than 0. This function of y greater than 0. Y greater than 0 is a section where recall it is above the x-axis. Y equal to 0, y greater than 0 is section where it's all above above the x-axis. Then above the x-axis is all here. Okay, not down here, not below the x-axis, it's above. Okay, above the x-axis, so it is all here. So then it is on left side and right side. So the final answer interval form here is from negative infinity to 1. Negative infinity to 1 union 4 to positive infinity. Okay, next method, real number line. Okay, we're going to use the, we call the calculation that we made just now. Okay, x minus 1 and x minus 4 greater than 0. Okay, so from here, let x greater than minus 1 greater than 0 and x minus 4 greater than 0, then x greater than 1 and x greater than 4. Okay, greater than and greater than. Class, what's the difference between this example right now with the current, with the previous example that we call that we need to use the intersection to find the to get the final answer? Okay, do you find any term of and or all here? My question again, do you find any term of and or all here? No, right? Okay, meaning in this case, we are not going to get the final answer by find in which section where these two lines intersect each other. No. Okay, and is for intersection. Intersection means something like this. But right now, there is no sign of and. There is no sign of and here. Okay, so what are we going to do here right now is, we are going to play with the sign of positive and negative. Okay, with this line, we assume that it's a positive. We also take this one as a positive, negative, positive, negative, negative. Okay, I'll explain here why do you play with a positive and negative sign here. Okay, just imagine that what is the numbers that less than 1? We take the, make our life easier, we take 0. Okay, between 1 and 4, okay, I'll take 2. Because 2 lies in between 1 and 4. 0 is less than 1. And 4 after 4, you may take 5, 6, 7, 10, whatsoever. But let's make our life easier. Let's take it 5. Okay, so okay, substitute 0 into this equation. 0 minus 1 and 0 minus 4. Okay, 0 minus 1, negative 1, 0 minus 4, negative 4. So look at this sign here now. This is negative value and this is negative value. Negative and negative. Negative 1 multiplied with negative 4 equal to 4. Positive. Negative times negative, positive. Okay, 2 here. You may take 2 or 3 or 3.5 or 2.5 as long as it's between 1 and 4. But not 1, not 4, in between. Let's take it 2. Substitute 2 here and 2 here. 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 4. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Positive. 2 minus 4 equal to negative 2. Negative. Positive. Negative. Get it? So negative 1 times, okay, positive 1 times or multiplied with negative 2. Negative 2. So it negative value here. So we may just simply write down here, positive times positive, it is positive. Okay, so let's get back to these inequalities here. X minus 1 times x minus 4 greater than 0. Greater than, of course, the numbers that greater than 0 is always positive, right? So this here, it's here, and here. So the final solution set is, on the left side here is from negative infinity up to 1, negative infinity up to 1, union 4 to positive infinity. Union means all. All means all. All meaning this area and this area is our final answer. Okay. There you go. Algebraic method, table of sign. Okay. So then, let's say if I sketch a table here. Okay. The value of x, we got x minus 1 and x minus 4. Okay, and then x minus 1 and x minus 4. Okay, this is we call the multiplication of two factors from the question here. Okay, so then right now the first range of this, okay, from 1 until 4. So this is a section for x, which is negative infinity until 1. And here is 1 until 4. And 4 to positive infinity. Okay, so then just imagine any numbers that lies in between negative infinity until 1. As I did just now, as we discussed just now, I choose 0 because 0 lies in this range. Okay, negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Okay, then here I choose 2 and 4 and up to positive infinity. Then I choose 5. Okay, okay, substitute the value of x here. 0 minus 1, negative 1. And 0 minus 4, negative 4. Okay. 2. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. 2 minus 4 equal to negative 2. 5 minus 1 equal to 4. And 5 minus 4 equal to 1. Okay, actually that we're talking about the positive value and positive here. Okay. Now, if you write down with the number we call the values, it's okay. But in this case, we are just focusing on the sign of positive and negative, table of sign. Okay. So positive value, negative value multiplied with negative value, positive. Positive value multiplied with negative, negative, and these two positive. And let's get back to the question. Refer back to the question: x squared minus 5x plus 4 greater than 0. Numbers that greater than 0 is always a positive value. Again, please remember, 5 is greater than 0, 4 is greater than 0, 10 is greater than 0, all positive values. So, we are referring to the positive sign here and here. And our final solution set here is, our final solution in solution set. Okay. X, where x is element of real numbers and x is less than 1 or x greater than 4. Okay. Or in interval form, from negative infinity until 1, union 4 to positive infinity. Okay, so class, example 4. Can I just leave it to all of you for to try? Okay, try to solve this question, and I just gave you the final answer for this example. Just now, we discussed on how to solve these inequalities using we call graphical method, number line, and also table of sign. So use choose any of those three methods which you prefer with, and then trying to solve this question, and the final answer for this task or example is x. Okay, in solution set, x, where x greater than or equal to -8 and less than 1, or in interval form. Okay, so it's from -8 up to 1. Okay, so please try yourself. Hopefully that all of you get the answers. And that's all for today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day.